I can't believe it was this time last year that we went to Goodwood.
Grayson's going to absolutely love it. Apparently they've got a guy with a jetpack. I really want a jetpack.
Yeah, of course you do. Put that on your list. How long is the drive?
There's no traffic, should be about an hour.
And it's just one night, yeah?
One night, or if you were really annoying, you say one sleep.
I say that sometimes.
Or at least you don't say hollybobs instead of holiday, or crimbo instead of Christmas. I don't think our marriage would survive that.
Right, come on then, let's go on our hollybobs.
Forgot how amazing flying saucers were. I'm in love with these.
Can I have some more thingies, please?
Don't choke me. This is the second year our mates at Landrover have invited us to hang out at Goodwood Festival of Speed. The last time we were here, Hannah was busy cooking Rufus, so she couldn't drink. And I was a vegan back then, so I couldn't eat about 98% of the food, but at least I could tell absolutely everyone about it. But this year, we're back being savages, so look out chicken and grapes, we're coming for you. Anyway, a massive thank you to Landrover for inviting us again. You guys are the best. Come on, guys. Wow!
You can't touch my camera. Stop it.
So we are now just grabbing a beer and then we are going to go and have some food and drink with the Jaguar and Land Rover guys, which would be really nice because we've got a really nice relationship with them. They're fun guys to hang around with.
You've got so much lamb.
I know. I like them.
Do you know the last time we were here, I was a vegan.
Yeah. All the vegans are going to be so pissed off. Look at all the meat on your plate.
I've realised in life that you can't do anything without pissing somebody off.
Me too. And I'm done with that.
Me too.
I'm like, do you know what? Can't make everyone happy, so fuck trying.
Oh, little Rufus. It's so funny seeing him here for the second time, but this time crawling around and not just in your belly.
Isn't it strange? Last time we were here, we didn't even know if he was a boy or a girl. We had no name. We didn't know who he was going to be.
That's right. I had no idea. I was so convinced he was going to be a girl.
I know you were.
I would bet anything on it.
It's really weird because part of me thought that he was going to be a girl too because it was such a different pregnancy.
Yeah.
And part of me was worried that like if I had him and he was a boy that I would be in some way like upset, but I wasn't at all. I was so happy when he was born. Do you remember me just being like, oh my god, look at... Do you remember me crying like 2 weeks later because I was just so happy?
Yeah. That's the happiest I've ever seen you.
I remember that so much when you were in our bedroom by the mirror and I walked over to you with him and I was like, I'm so happy. Do you remember?
You know what I do like about Grayson's temperament is that he talks to people, he asks them questions, he's inquisitive. It's always important in life to be inquisitive. I think in life you have to learn to not be so much like bringing it back to yourself in every conversation. You have to learn to try and like talk to somebody else and find out more about another person. If you know, I don't know. I think it's very good in life to be inquisitive about people. Everyone's full of stories. They just need somebody to unearth them.
And sometimes you have to dig them out.
Yeah.
People aren't always willing to just.
Yeah.
They're not always open like we are. They're almost like you need to really kind of like work on it.
Some people don't even know how to tell them.
Until they open.
Yeah.
I don't know how to tell stories.
You do.
I'm just an open person. Like an open book. Especially after Prosecco.
I love this whole thing coming here. And, sleeping in the Winnebago, meeting the guys.
Babysitters as well, look. It's great.
They're so good to us, Landrover, aren't they?
I love our babies. Grayson started doing this thing, I think he's picked it up from preschool, where he basically repeats everything you say. So annoying. I remember doing it to my big sister a lot though, and her getting really annoyed at me, and now I know why. Look at you.
Sexy dad.
Don't do that for us, that's horrible. Especially with the socks thing that you've got going on.
It's fashion, Hannah. It's fashion.
I don't care, it does not look cool.
What Hannah doesn't understand about men's high fashion is that looking cool isn't the end goal here. The end goal is to make a statement. A statement that says, yes, I may be a dad, but do you know what else I am? Let's see. An edgy maverick, a nonconformist, a pioneering philosopher perhaps. What's that? A boundary, you say? Sorry, didn't see it. Pushed past that a long time ago. Anyway, ciao. I'm off to hang out in Urban Outfitters to buy a vintage looking record player. Peace out, bitch.
My dream getaway car.
It's like something straight out of Mad Men, isn't it?
It's like something Cher would drive.
Something Cher would drive.
That was awesome. Do you have fun, Cones?
Yeah, it was really fun. We've just escaped into the shade for a bit and check out Grayson. He's absolutely out of it. I think it was all a bit too much excitement for him. Are you tired too? Are you tired too? Look at your big gappy teeth, you're so cute. He loves it.
Wowzers. Good
Good
going,
boy.
Carting around two human beings and all this camera gear on a really hot day. It's a workout. It keeps you fit, that's for sure. How many cameras have we got with us today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8 cameras today. It's a lot to cart around. I do need a caddy, I genuinely need a caddy. Just got back to Bath and parked the car outside on a double yellow quickly just so we could unload all the bags.
And he put the key on top of the roof and then it falls off when he drives.
When I was putting this guy in the car, I put the key on the roof. I only know this because I got a shot of us getting in the car and I tracked myself putting the keys on top of the car to put this little dude in, and then I drove off. The car was already started because it's like keyless entry, but so the car is now parked outside.
And
I'm unable to move it.
He was a bitch.
No, I didn't.
But he isn't.
No, I didn't. And don't say that word. I said I'm an idiot or something. So it's parked on double yellow lines, meaning I'm going to get a ticket, and I'm hoping they don't tow it away.
Mummy! We're locked out. She says she was coming.
What more could go wrong, hey? How we make this all sustainable and how we can do these videos is because of sponsors coming along. Brands like Canon or Landrover or the Waitrose or Virgin, whoever will come along and they'll work with us. It means that we can afford to do this. But I wanted to talk to you about a bit about what goes on before we secure that brand deal. And to do that, I'm going to tell you about the best pitch I've ever done for a brand deal. And it was for Xbox. The brief was the power of X. They were launching a new Xbox and they wanted me to come up with an idea of a way that we could demonstrate the power of X. It was quite a loose brief. So I thought about it and I came up with this really, really strong idea, and I was so convinced they were going to bite. I was like, they are going to want to do this. This is the best idea I've ever had in my entire life. The idea was that Hannah and I were going to go and meet Xbox in London and film the whole trip. And we were going to go and be shown around the offices and taken into a room, but we weren't going to be allowed to shoot this bit because it was showing us the new Xbox they were about to launch and it was all super secret, so we couldn't film when we were in that room. And then it was going to cut to us being outside the office, a bit like weirded out because we'd just been escorted out by these security men. Because while we were in the office, Hannah touched the Xbox X. And this is when she was basically heavily pregnant with Rufus. All this came through, so it was about 11 months ago. So in summary, we went to Xbox, Hannah touched the Xbox X, we got chucked out of the offices, it was all a bit weird, we didn't really know what was going on, and we were going to leave it there. And then what was going to happen is, a few weeks later, Rufus was going to come along. And now this was a big budget because it was for Xbox. Now when we get a big budget brief come in, what we'll do is we'll put a lot of that budget, most of the time it's most of the budget, into the production of whatever we're doing. So about 70% of the budget we were going to put into special effects. Now what we were going to do is have, as Rufus was born, we were going to work with a really good, like a special effects artist, and have the special effects artist map Rufus, and then have Rufus like hyper evolve. So he was going to do things like be sitting up within the first week, and then maybe within the first 10 days, he'd be like writing his name on the kind of the magnets on the fridge, and then walking within like 2 weeks maybe. And we were going to have this done through like a vlog style, but we worked with a CGI professional to make it look like it was kind of happening. And I thought that was such a good idea because it was demonstrating the power of X, and it was playing on the reality versus construct and blurring those lines. And I just thought it was a really strong idea. So I pitched it to them thinking this is going to happen. Xbox are going to love this. And we didn't hear anything. It didn't go to us. I think Alfie Days got it and ate some chicken nuggets or something probably, I don't know. But anyway, that's the best pitch I think I've ever put forward for a brand for Xbox, and I'm so gutted they didn't do it. It would have been amazing. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to tell everyone about my best ever idea.
You're doing a wee behind that tree, a little monkey.
Together we can make it if we try. One more night, I'll be by your side. Together in the night that we used to die. But I will walk those down every night. Just to get a little room so we can rewind.
1, 2, 3, 4 meetings pretty much back to back, and then we've got to do 2 Instagram shots in between, so it's going to be a full-on day. This little guy has tagged along. Other little guy is home with grandma. But yeah, it should be good. Do you remember when we both used to work in Covent Garden? We used to go on dates at lunchtime before we lived together. London has had so many stages of my life, and when I come back I'm like, I feel really grown up, because I'm like, I moved here and I was like 21, didn't have a career, didn't have a family, like came up a little bit lost, and like I've been through so many stages here.
London is an amazing springboard though, isn't it?
Yeah,
There's so much stuff.
And there's just so much culture in all these little pockets, and it's just, it makes you feel really nostalgic when you come back, and you're like, oh, remember when we used to go to that little bar that was like tucked in here, and like that time that we did this like weird, do you remember when we went to that weird dungeon thing?
Yeah, there's so much of that.
Yeah, there's so much stuff.
There's so much random stuff happening all the time.
Yeah, and I love that.
But I've really enjoyed today in London, to be honest.
Have you?
Yeah, I
Good.
thought I'd hate it, but I've really enjoyed it.
I've enjoyed it. I do wish we were staying over, because I'm kind of tired now, and I just want to kind of go chill out somewhere and put him to bed, and got a long journey home. But it has been nice. I was really hoping that we got to walk along South Bank. I know it wasn't really part of the plan and we just ended up doing it, but I was hoping that we were going to end up here.
It's definitely my favourite part of London, South Bank.
Is it?
Oh, by far. Yeah, by far.
It's so packed now.
I can't believe how many people are here. Why is there so many people here?
I don't know, it's Tuesday as well.
Oh, Rufus. Rufus, you need to get a grasp of how gravity works, mate.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's like, ooh, someone spoke to me, friend.
Thank you.
Friday we go to Glasgow.
Is it Glasgow or Glasgow?
I don't know, thank you so much. I don't know.
Glasgow or Glasgow, I don't know.
Glasgow? I don't know what accent that was.
Glasgow. No, Glasgow's wrong. You can't say Glasgow. It is Glasgow. It's that whole scone and scone argument.
Scone for me.
Even if it's not scone, technically, scone sounds a lot nicer. So let's all just go with the scone.
And also, who cares?
Who wants to say scone? Sounds horrible.
Scone. Oh, I could eat a scone.
I could eat a scone.
Cheers.
Cheers, my love.
Cheers to having a little glimpse of the old life.
Yeah, it was a little glimpse of the old life.
It's nice, isn't it? I'd love to come back and stay the night.
Yeah.
I know it's silly because it's like we lived here all this time, but
The one thing Bath doesn't have is good dim sum. So it's good that we've come here.
Prawn crackers?
Oh, thank you.
Can you eat prawn crackers? Do you think?
I think so, yeah.
Has a boy ever tried to teach us to do this? I think I'd cry if I walked into that flat now.
What, our old flat? It was
like,
really sad when I had to say goodbye to it on my own.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It was really sad. It was quite an emotional time. I honestly don't know how, like in say like 20 years, they're going to have enough housing in this country to like house everyone.
It's crazy.
It's nuts, isn't it? Surely,
He likes
unless they start building on Greenbelt and like...
He likes it.
Such a dad, aren't I?
Yes, it nice. You like it, don't you? I'm such a mum.
I hate life.
We should just call it.
We got 2 tickets on the car now, Cones.
Yeah, it's all your fault.
Oh, don't rub it in.